celebrate Margo and Tim's 50th wedding anniversary. We're also celebrating one other anniversary, which is actually today, which is my sister Kathy and her husband Leo's 20th. Our servers are Jim and Corrine Ellsworth. And my friend Andrea has stepped in because we had a couple of our caterers who could not come be here tonight, so she's helping out. Okay, with that, I'm going to turn it over to Nate.
So on the occasion of the 50th wedding anniversary, it seems appropriate to think of the medieval impressive clergyman whose writings we discovered more recently. And he said, marriage is what brings us here together today. All right. So 50. Lucky you think I'm saying things that are worth listening to. So 50 years ago, some of you were there, but for those who weren't, or for those who might need a refresher, top hits of the time included Imagine by John Lennon. Also, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden by Lynn Anderson. And I'm sure that at various times over the last 50 years, either song has seemed appropriate, to characterize where you were at the time. The time man of the year was Richard Nixon. Major events included Disney World opening. Ronald Reagan was re-elected to a second term California governor, defeating Jesse Big Daddy Hunter. The Pentagon Papers were leaked. Apollo 14 landed on the moon. That was our third moon landing. Attica prison riots, Silmar earthquake, and brighter news, Greenpeace was created. There were 3 partial solar eclipses, 2 total lunar eclipses, and All in the Family debuted on CBS. It's still going. Now, on balance, I think John Lennon clearly wins out in characterizing Tim and Margo's marriage. They are each remarkable in their own right. Mom, I think that your sense of wonder of the world and the universe and the recognition of the common universal threads that connect all of us are really a hallmark of your character and who you are. Dad, you bring a cheerful resilience to any undertaking, a sense of, we'll figure this out. But more remarkable is what you've created together. A community. In the civic-minded sense, carrying on, I think, the best legacy of the 1960s. The sense that people can change the world for the better. And there are countless board members, committee members, deacons, session, school children, Sunday school children, and youth sports children who can attest to the better world that you have created. Hold it out of there.
Just hold it.
Yes. All right. Still go.
Just hold it.
But beyond the civic community is the familial community that you create not only in your relatives and immediate family, but in the broader the church community, the San Luis Obispo community. We just had a Christmas Eve party, right? The Smith, Tim and Margo's Christmas Eve party that in telling fashion started not as a party, but just as an open house, a place where people can stop in between the 5:30 Christmas Eve service where the kids usually sing and the 7 o'clock service where the adults would sing. And that was, 30-something years ago that started, and that tradition continues, and it's emblematic of the openness and the welcoming nature that you two bring to everything that you do. And the people that are here care deeply about you. And we're grateful to you. We're grateful to have you in our lives. And it means a lot. I know that it means a lot to them. This is actually a win. Oh, that's this.
Yeah, there you go.
Nailed it. Like a crooner. You're Broadway with the microphone.
Well,
And I know it means a lot to them to have you all here, especially under the circumstances, with the rain. So Tim and Margo, your marriage is, in a word, an exemplary one. You are and have been, for frankly a long time, an example to us all. And so on behalf of my sisters, our family, and me, we want to say thank you. There is no greater gift than the example that you have given us of what a marriage and a partnership can and should be. So with that, for the first but not the last time tonight, I ask everybody to please raise a glass and toast to Tim and Margo, 50 years of marital bliss. And we've got a great show for you tonight. Dale Wolf and Craig Epter over here. The Von Trapp grandchildren are here. And we have dinner. So next we'll have dinner in the back and a slideshow to go along with that. And then
Good evening, you all.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. A little prologue. I try to do a prologue for a while so that people, after too long a time, they start demanding that I actually do something. I'm kind of tired enough of my talking. My wife, Kathy, that's her gold suit. She tends to have the good ideas for this partnership. And back, I don't know, was it all the way last summer perhaps, that she asked me, are you going to do a song or something for Margo and Tim's thing? And sometimes her questions actually sound more like suggestions.
After all these years?
Possibly directives. But I was excited by the idea. I thought, yeah, I want to do this song. I haven't written this song in a long time. And so I said, sure. And within a couple of days, there was a phrase that came to my mind. And the phrase was always in love. And I thought, well, that's a pretty neat phrase for these two, because first of all, I think Margo and Tim have this constant abiding love for each other. Even when one of them wants to bop the other one over the head, but it's still underneath that constant love. And they're always doing things for other people in a spirit of love. Always in love. And so I wrote some words around that phrase about this couple. And I imagined that I'd been there the whole 50 plus years. So I used a little poetic license, imagining I could tell everything about them. Well, I didn't tell everything about them.
We've heard the stories.
So a little poetic license on that. And then I came up with a tune to go with it. And if this was a sophisticated crowd, I would say that the name of the tune is Waltz and Three Variations. But since this is not very sophisticated,
You got that right.
it's not very sophisticated. So anyway, I came up with a tune, and then I got major help from this guy, Craig Updegrove, because I had little notes, for a melody. He filled them out into chords and continuity and all kinds of good stuff that he put in it, and the accompaniment. And I may get some help from you guys. Every now and then I sing a little refrain, and then I'll ask you to sing it along with me. And it's easy for an unsophisticated crowd anyway.
Perfect. You got us right.
For Tim and Margo, always in love.
by the score.
they follow their faith and they meet every need to their family and friends. Such a blessing indeed. And they never hold back, 'cause they're heeding the call as we ask how they still do it all. And it's always in love, it's always in love. They bless us, always in love. They've been always in love, always in love. Tim and Margo, always in love. Thank you. Now, this song is one part of a present for Tim and Margo, and we have the printed. Are you crying, Margo? I almost.
I gave you tissues.
I could hardly look at you guys. Here's the song. And in fact, come up, because Kathy has the other part of the present, which signifies the service that you guys do for all of us and for our world. And
Well, I just need to say, and you guys know that I love you like family, and all of you that are here, and it's such a joy to have people like you in our lives. And so we have this little tray made that says Tim and Margo Smith, serving in love since 1972. And we have to use it to continue serving in love, because we're going to come over and expect to be served in that.
okay.
That's nice.
Okay, so this is a song that we were sung to every night by William Granby. So we're going to share that all with you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
Mini. We just wanted to give a huge thank you to our Auntie Roro, our Aunt Robin, for all of her hard work. We love you all so much. Thank you for coming to be with us. Our family has extended beyond our bloodlines for as long as I can remember. And we are just so grateful to be able to celebrate with everybody, especially after the last couple of years. So thank you. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for showing us what love and partnership and family mean, and that love is meant to be shared with as many people as possible. And Happy New Year. Come on, 2022. And happy anniversary, Aunt Kate and Leo.
Thank you, Kat.
All right, and if I may.
Best shoes in the room, I think.
Thank you. And if we could, I believe. Oh, it is time to help ourselves to know. This is what we're doing. We're too busy writing the kids to rehearse. So just start. All right.
So Kathy and Leo and Brenton, please go back.
All right, the happy couple.
Everybody
Start.
else can wait. We can go and gather around behind them.
Hi everybody, I am Kate Dozier. I am Margo and Jim's older sister, in case you don't know me. Our Indigenous life together has been a gift and a blessing to all of us, our family, our friends, the church, and the community of San Luis Obispo, which they have served in so many ways. We have come here to celebrate the faith and the love and the kindness and generosity that they have lived in their lives, and that all of us have experienced and known in so many ways, and in so much time, in so many different ways. And so, with great joy and gratitude, we all come here to raise our glass to the past 50 years that they have walked with us and been our friends and sisters, co-singers, servers in so many ways. And that we would pray for them for many years to come, that we can also share with them. So raise your glass to Margo and Jim. And so, if anyone, family or friend, want to say something else, doesn't have to be a toast, it can just be a memory or a shared experience.
That was Kate number 1, Kate number 2. Over there is Kate number 2, Catherine number 3. It was funny, I was just talking with Gary about what an amazing work this is, and he said, it's so interesting to see you all and the connection that you all have. And I was saying, oh yes, Carmen and Gloria, we used to play at their house with Karen and Carlene, and oh yes, Patty and Dale, we were in youth group with their boys, and the Up to Girls with Alicia, and all the stories and all of the tales, and all of the history we all share. And all of the gatherings that we had at our home. Anyway, and I just think to myself, the foundation of all of that for us kids, our parents. This is why I was not tapped to speak.
You're doing great, sis. You're doing great.
you. We are so lucky. And we know we are. So thank you. And God bless us all. And thank you all for celebrating with us. We're certainly a lucky group. So, cheers to Mom and Dad. Here's the good news. Anybody can follow this.
Margo, we wouldn't recognize you without your clipboard.
I thought you would appreciate it.
Hurry back up, she's got a clipboard.
We thought we would take you through the highlights, year by year. In 1972, lived in LA.
In the microphone.
Our two-bedroom apartment was a whopping $150 a month. We both worked in downtown LA. Tim was at City Hall. I was at the LA Times, and for those of you who know the era, it was an exciting time to work there. It was Watergate, and it was back when the LA Times had 4 editions a day. So Tim would come over from his work and sit in my office and with all the news that was going on. And then I went to 73. No, just kidding. It is so wonderful to be with all of you tonight. And, you know, there's a saying that it takes a village to raise a child. We think it takes a village to create a strong marriage. And all of you have played a part in that. And we were blessed to have this village. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for the part you have played as family and friends, loving us, encouraging us. Your support and prayers have been with us in celebrating and in helping us through the tough times. So we just thank you so very much.
So now it's my turn. And so we met a long time ago, and like a lot of romances, ups and downs. And we dated for a while.
I want to let you know, family, Sandy Swanson, if I die first, she does not get to be part of this.
So we dated for a while, and then we broke up, and then we dated for a while again. And then I fell in love with her, and I think we were in Santa Barbara, and I proposed to her, and I said, hey, Mrs. Margo, you seem to click, and I just assumed spend the rest of my life with this and she looked at me like, good. I said, she should get married. So at that point, she said, now that I think about it, she said, okay, we'll contact my folks. So we shot them and said that we're going to get married.
We loved Tim from the first minute we met him.
So I didn't bring a lot to the table. I was unemployed, and I was going to law school, and we were trying to find a place to live, and get married in January, which was going to be a tight fit. Anyway.
The tight fit is the fact that it had to happen between his break in law school and, Super Bowl.
Priorities. Priorities. So, I think we start with the riff right now. And, do something.
Oh, but first, before we do that, I was gathering in this space. We were here for our 25th wedding anniversary. We celebrated our parents' 60th anniversary. 65. 65. And speaking of the village, if it hadn't been for the amazing love and support of our parents, I don't know. Anyway, we're so grateful to them, and we're so grateful to all of you. And we would love to call up the grandchildren, all of them. Come.
Trick.
You can start coming.
No.
What?
You start with it. Go for it. It's okay, Mama. You can take a seat.
I didn't know about this, right?
I'm love. I can't see anyone but you. Are the stars out tonight? I can't tell if it's cloudy or bright. I only have eyes for you. Oh, the moon may be high, but I can't see a thing in the sky. I only have eyes for you. I
I guess we could say something. I have never heard that.
So, as the honor is known to all of you, from the grandchildren and ourselves, we will be singing.
You're my sunshine, baby. Yep.
You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I was sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. Still I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Thank you, all of you.
We have a lot of leftovers, cheesecake, pork, beans, rice. If anybody would like to take some home, we'd love to send it with you.
Max, I'll split a cheesecake with you.
So just run it back and they will.
All by yourself.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,